And the Bulls start out with the ball. Let's check out Seattle's starting lineup. Kemp is out there with Schrempf. Then there's Payton. Then it's Johnson, and it's Hawkins in at the two-guard spot.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And they double up Payton. Kemp with it, guarded now by Dennis Rodman. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Jordan against Payton. Longley passes to Harper. Here's Jordan, and he nails the jumper. Jordan's got 5 now.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Kemp a screen on Harper. And they double up Payton. Schrempf dishes to Johnson. Here's Hawkins. And a miss there on the triple.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark. Perfect approach for what the D was showing on that possession.
Now here's Payton. Looking to end the run. And it's Chicago with the rebound. It's Pippen with the drive. Leaps for it and out of bounds as the Sonics gain possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Stolen by Pippen. Longley passes to Pippen. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Harper kicks to Jordan. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And it's Kemp with the jam.
And, guys, I was a bit worried, but now we all know the rim doesn't have a lid on it.
Yeah, you could actually feel the tightness and tenseness with each miss. I'm actually glad to see they got that first one out of the way.
Jordan against Hawkins. Payton outside. Drills the three-pointer.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
The drive by Jordan, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Excellent communication between teammates on the alley-oop there.
And that's what you need to pull that off.
And you do. You have to have both ends of that play, and they were fantastic on that one.
And they double up Payton. Hersey Hawkins on the wing. The jumper buried by the Hawk. Hersey Hawkins.
You can't give him that shot. A few open looks are all it takes to get him in the zone.
Outside Jordan. And that one is stuck right through.
That's what I like, a nice, strong finish inside.
That's what he does. He's got that dunker mentality.
My goodness, physicality personified right there. Able to just go up and finish over the biggest defender.
And the first time out of the game called for Seattle. Perkins is checked in for Seattle.
There we go. That was your Lovables. Give him a hand. Come on, Chicago.
And they double up Payton. Perkins with the screen. Schrempf with it. He's picked up by Pippen. And the basket by Schrempf.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. I caught up with the Sonics head coach. I asked him how they plan to contain this offense, one of the most prolific in the league. He said, we'll have our work cut out for us. No question about it. They can hurt you any number of ways. That's why they're as good as they are. We just have to play the percentages and try to make sure they're getting the shots we want as opposed to the ones they want. Kevin, makes sense. Back to you.
All right, Doris and guys, what's your take on Coach's strategy here?
I'll tell you what, he doesn't sugarcoat it at all. I mean, it's a challenge going up against a team that is just as potent offensively as this group is, and he wants his guys to be mentally prepared for it.
Exactly. I mean, it's going to take some major intensity at that end of the floor if they're going to be able to weather the storm.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
And stolen by Jordan. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And really, these teams don't even look like they belong on the same court today.
I don't think they do, based on what we've seen, a double-digit lead, and we're still in the first. Ouch, that's painful.
Goes up. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Boy, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. It's Chicago as they end the first quarter on a 15. Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bulls?
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for Seattle, Shrimp out there with Kemp. Then it's Perkins. Then there's Askew. And it's Payton in at the point guard. The Bulls leading by 11. And they double up Jordan. Can't finish the one-handed jam.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Right block shot, and he knocks down the jumper. Jordan's got the lead up to 13 now for the Bulls.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Here's Shrimp. His three-pointer's off the mark. Outside Jordan. Back to Kerr. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Sonics ball.
Here's Payton. And stolen by Jordan. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading.
Oh, quick hands on the steal and then just bad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. Sonics trail by 15. Payton kicks to Schrempf. The screen from Kemp. Dishes it to Schrempf. Shot clock at 5. No one near him. No good from Perkins.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
And so it looks like the Supersonics will retain possession here. And Seattle making a change here. McMillan's checked in. And the Sonics with possession. To the paint. And the basket by Schrempf. Schrempf's got 4 this quarter.
Room service delivery right there, fellas. Wonderful entry feed.
And they double up Jordan. The pass to Wennington. Outside, Kukoc. Bulls moving the ball around. Here's Jordan. Shot clock at 6. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
Ah, that's bringing it down hard, Clark.
Yes,
Bringing it
sir.
down hard,
Yes,
my
sir.
brother.
symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
And it's slammed in by Perkins.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Chicago calls timeout. Some changes for Chicago. Luke Longley's checked in for Wennington. Rodman comes in for Scottie Pippen. And it's Harper in for Kerr. And Seattle also making a change. Hawkins is checked in. The drive by Jordan. Right through the knee for the layup. Jordan's got 30.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And stolen by Jordan. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
Perkins with the screen. Schrempf dishes to Kemp. The second chance effort, and it's blocked. Here's Perkins. Kemp, the follow-up flush.
Tell you what, they're going to have to do a better job of boxing this fella out than that.
No one between him and the hoop. You're right, Clark.
Yeah, and you don't want to be giving up, guys, putback slams. That's not the kind of play that can build confidence. And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Poked away. McMillan kicks to Kemp. Here's Hawkins. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
A nice shot by Jordan.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now, shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
They double him with Jordan. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. But they get it back. Perkins kicks to Hawkins. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last.
Seattle ball.
The second chance effort. Percy Hawkins again. Hawkins has got 6.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending him.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Bulls lead by 18. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarter. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
He was just like a jitterbug out there. I mean, disrupting passes, getting his hands on a lot of balls, forcing turnovers and steals. Just a solid job all the way around.
Like to watch him play like that. Makes the game so much more interesting.
Yeah, it looked a little bit like Greg Anthony in the day. A jitterbug or maybe a gnat with the kind of nuisance he's been as far as defending. Excellent work at that end of the floor for him.
And Kevin, Clark's the only guy I know that can call you a gnat and mean it as a compliment.
And make you feel good about it. Yeah.
I appreciate it, Clark.
It's good, Clark. They've got Pippen. Michael Jordan is out there with Harper. And it's Dennis Rodman. And it's Longley in at the center. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Jordan. Again, Chicago.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way, and he converts the layup. Jordan's got 43 points.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
And here are the Supersonics now. And stolen by Jordan. For the finish. And the slam dunk by Pippen.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Time called here. The Sonics decide to talk it over.
Yeah, can't be pleased with all these easy looks. They continue to give up there in the paint.
No, I'm sure he's not, Greg. I mean, their defense is showing a lot of holes, especially down low. That's unacceptable.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
And the dunk by Jordan.
They just can't miss. Everything they put up, it seems, goes in.
You know, sometimes you're the bug, and sometimes you're the windshield. They are certainly the bugs tonight. Nothing going their way.
And I'm not even sure that I want to be the windshield.
No. Well, maybe the windshield wiper.
Yeah,
right.
And all of a sudden, you can see the confidence overflowing offensively.
Getting everything to drop at an ideal time. I mean, they're poised for a terrific crunch time run here.
Steve Kerr's checked in for Chicago. Then for the Supersonics, Rakowski comes in for Johnson. And Askew subbed in for Schrempf. And stolen by Jordan. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Now, this is just getting ridiculous. They can't possibly keep this up.
Can't remember the last time they missed one. Remarkable shooting here. Yep, he's their leading scorer, Kevin, in this game, and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
The Bulls have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. Wennington, he's checked in for Longley.
One shot. One shot, gentlemen.
Free throw good, Jordan. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Payton passes to Hawkins. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Jordan. By himself.
Boy, you got to build a wall around the bucket to keep this man down.
You know, Clark, and even then, he might just go over it.
He could.
Look at this. Check out the elevation he gets.
Major.
Wow, I tell you, I just cannot get enough of those kind of plays. What a rim record.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play.
We're seeing the shots start to fall for them now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point.
The screen from Kemp and stolen by Jordan. And he lobs it up toward the rim and the slam dunk by Pippen.
And they looked terrific in transition today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Boy, it certainly has. I mean, they've done a really good job recognizing anytime they've had the numbers advantage, and then they've taken advantage. And we've seen it time and time again here.
No good from Jordan.
You know, the alley-oop is a great play when it works, but boy, when it doesn't.
Yeah, it can make you look silly. It embarrasses you. And we had a little silliness right there for sure.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Free throw good, Jordan.
Jordan with a good game. He's now up to 51 points, and the steals are starting to pile up for him also.
And Clark, he's really gotten into their heads because of it. I mean, guys are on the lookout for him, always worried about where he is. Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
They get a hand on it. Stolen by Pippen. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Always going up for the alley-oop here. No luck. Payton in the corner. Shot to stop the drought. Can't get it to go. So the Bulls will take it the other way. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
The turnover difference hasn't been in their favor, but you know what? It hasn't really slowed them down too much. I like the fact they're staying aggressive here.
Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for Wennington. And then for Seattle, Perkins comes in for Bukowski. And McMillan subbed in for Gary Payton.
Yeah, the offense seems completely in disarray.
Exactly. But at the other end, it's one bucket after the other. This run is getting out of hand right now.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure has seemed as though he's done it every time. It's been an awesome display of passing for him today.
Got a piece of it, and they'll keep possession. Pass to Hawkins for three. Can't hit. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. It's Chicago running away with it. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And we're getting underway here in the 4th quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. And on the floor for Seattle here in the 4th, McMillan is out there with Wingate. And it's Perkins, and there's Askew, and it's Johnson in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Here's McMillan. Tipped away and stolen by Jordan. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Pushing it up the floor. The finish, the big dunk at the end of the break.
Fast break opportunities do not get any easier than that one off the steal.
Exactly. The defense really no chance to get back.
It's stolen. Pass to Wingate. 60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Williams dishes to Jordan, and the shot is good.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, they're losing the battle in the paint.
Knocks it loose, and stolen by Jordan. All alone. Oh, wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
My goodness, that was almost a circus-like dunk.
And stolen by Jordan. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Reverse that one home. Now that was nice, real nice.
The agility on display.
Yeah, you love that body control.
How about the power and grace on that finish?
They double him with Jordan. Wingate passes to McMillan. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Wennington, he's checked in for Chicago. Harper comes in for Jordan. And Seattle also making a change. Brakowski, he's checked in for Perkins. Here's Simpkins. Back to Harper. Second chance shot. Goes up on the wing. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And the Bulls with another miss. Here's Seattle. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Right wing. Inside. Here's McMillan. To the left wing. To the paint. Clock at 6. Puts one up from 19. They get the rebound. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss.
That's exactly why it's important to work hard on the offensive glass, fellas, for chances just like that.
A minute 50 left in the game. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
That's good.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Here's Simpkins. It's intercepted. And here's the break. Wingate passes to McMillan. There's the pick. Swiped away.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for the Bulls.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capabilities.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for them, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Jordan. He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
Chicago making a switch here. Jordan's checked in. Miller's checked in for Seattle. Here's Jordan.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
And here are the Supersonics now. McMillan kicks to Johnson. From 8. Bushler with the rebound.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
That's good.
And that's exactly how they've gotten the lead right here. Easily, he's been their most consistent performer.
As simple as it gets. He's hitting everything he's looked at. Keep feeding the fire.
And it's McMillan missing. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
And Jordan gets it to go.
Oh, they are putting the hammer down. A huge lead right now.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense. I mean, it's all been good.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team, Clark, by far tonight.
No question about it, Kevin. They certainly gave their fans plenty to scream and holler about. This place was rocking. It was on fire, and it only got louder as that lead got bigger.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching as we leave you with our Jordan Player of the Game, Michael Jordan. And the Bulls start out with the ball. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the floor for Seattle, Gary Payton is out there with Hersey Hawkins. Then it's Schrempf. Then it's Johnson. And it's Kemp in at the 4 spot. And stolen by...
Beautiful. And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Here's Jordan. Seattle able to drain the 3. It's Chicago with another bucket.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Good. Hawkins has got 5 points so far.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation. 4 makes on 4 tries. Everything's falling early. 100% can't do better than that.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. I caught up with the Sonics head coach. We talked about their strategy defensively going up against such an explosive offense. He said, well, we've done our advanced scouting. We know where it is they like to get their shots and where they're most effective. The challenge is taking that information and using it out on the court. It's a great test for our players, and I'm eager to see how they respond. It'll be fun for us to watch, Kevin.
All right, Doris, and guys, what's your take on Coach's strategy here?
I tell you what, he doesn't sugarcoat it at all. I mean, it's a challenge going up against a team that is just as potent offensively as this group is, and he wants his guys to be mentally prepared for it.
Exactly. I mean, it's going to take some major intensity at that end of the floor if they're going to be able to weather the storm.
It's deflected. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Schrempf. No good. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Here's Pippen, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Here's Jordan, finished off the break. Jordan's got 12 in the game. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Sam Perkins, he's checked in for Johnson. Now here's Payton. The dish to Schrempf. Trying to get back on track. Good work defensively by Pippen.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And how about the grasp they had on the game plan for this one?
You know, I know it's early, but I don't think I'm going out on a limb when I say we could be headed for a blowout unless something dramatically changes and fast.
Poke loose. Hawkins with it. He's picked up by Jordan. And they double up Payton. And another fast break for Chicago. Bulls running. Schrempf with it. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Here's Kemp. And once again off the mark by Seattle. Here's Pippen. Perkins with the block. Payton passes to Hawkins. He dishes it to Kemp. And it's good.
And just a nice combination of size and feel there. Terrific finish down low.
The drive by Jordan. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Jordan's got 17.
That's now 8 of 9 for him early in the first, and nothing seems to be slowing him down.
Jumps up. Now Harper. Longley passes to Rodman. Here's Jordan. Look at that.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Bulls lead by 14. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And And a comfortable margin for the Bulls here, guys.
A lot of tough D being played by them so far. It's been the difference maker.
Greg, no uncontested shots for the most part. That's why they've had success.
They've got Pippen. Bill Wennington out there with Tony Kukoc. Then it's Kerr, and it's Jordan at the two-guard spot. That's the Bulls' 5 as we get into the second quarter. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Can you believe that dunk? I mean, that was first class right there.
I'm not sure I can believe that.
You know, it's always nice to see somebody execute a play like that in traffic.
It's tipped. And here's the fast break. Jordan leaks.
Oh, wow.
It's a beautiful jam. Nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks.
I tell you
there.
what, I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that one again.
Askew. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
The defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
Sonics foul call.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
The shot by Jordan, no good. And even 3-on-3 break. Perkins with it. He's picked up by Jordan. And stolen by Jordan. By himself. Throws down off the coast-to-coast try.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc. And boy, are they taking advantage.
Really hard to decide, guys, which was better. The pass, the catch, or the slam.
Clark, there's no wrong answer to that one, my friend. Sensational alley-oop all the way around.
Agreed.
And guys,
Agreed.
you know what? You wouldn't know that they're the team that's actually trailing with how they were able to pull that play off.
The screen from Kemp. Here's Schrempf. They get it back.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. Sonics trail by 14. Pass to Askew. To the middle. Here's Perkins. Perkins with the bucket.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out? Almost like the 1-2 punch.
That's 2 unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnovers.
And one thing you can't do is string together those kinds of possessions. It can snowball in a hurry.
Payton against Kerr. Kicks to Schrempf. Passes it to Payton. Screen by Perkins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Schrempf. And it's Schrempf again missing.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up. It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it. Now, that was pretty. That was just a nice-looking reverse jam right there.
Use the rim, Clark, to protect the ball, I think, too, a little bit.
Yeah, did a nice job with it.
And guys, how about the awareness there with that finish in traffic? And guys, got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense. With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be. firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
1:11 left in the first half of the game. Payton with the ball. He's picked up by Jordan. And Kemp slams it in.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and Clark, the dunk, caps it off.
Well, you know, for me, guys, it's all about positioning and anticipation on those screen plays, and they got it right there.
Chicago shooting their first free throw of the night. Chicago making some changes. Longley comes in for Wennington, and it's Rodman in for Pippen. Percy Hawkins checked in for Seattle. McMillan comes in for Payton. Here's Schrempf. Got a hand on it. Outside Jordan. On deep. Schrempf gets the rebound.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. In transition, here come the Bulls. Dennis Rodman with the slam.
Really a heads-up play on both ends there. The steal and the quick push on the break.
Rapid-fire basketball at its best. Boom, 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 bang.
McMillan kicks to Schrempf. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half. And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. It's the Bulls running away with it. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. As we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And, Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
On the floor for Seattle, Kemp is out there with Schrempf. Then it's Percy Hawkins. Then it's Johnson, and it's Payton in at the point. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. The stupendous finish in traffic. Jordan's got 39.
And they've looked terrific in transition today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Boy, it certainly has. I mean, they've done a really good job recognizing anytime they've had the numbers advantage, and then they've taken advantage. We've seen it time and time again here.
The 19-foot shot. Kemp kicks to Hawkins. Payton drives in. Boy, Gary Payton there with a heck of a move. Chicago calls timeout. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And they double up Jordan from deep three-point range. Outside, Rodman. The drive by Jordan.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
And they double up Jordan. From deep three-point range.
He hit a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Fires for three. It's hauled in by Hawkins. Jordan's gone just 2 of 7 from long range. Payton drives in, and it's blocked by Jordan. Outside Pippen. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Jordan's shot is off.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet. in the quarter.
Schrempf dishes to Payton. Jumper off the screen, and that one comes up a bit short.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
Yep, he's their leading scorer, Kevin, in this game, and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
Yeah, too many easy buckets coming from inside, and I think
They can't guard us on the perimeter.
I would certainly think so. I mean, if they keep giving up those kinds of easy looks inside, they'll be in big trouble.
And the Supersonics making a change here. Askew's checked in. Kemp passes to Payton. Can't get it to go. And it's Chicago the other way.
Well, that's a lot of bricks by them early in the second. Only 1 make on 5 tries so far in the second half.
Right wing. Here's Johnson. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got 3 assists in the game.
textbook. Nice pass, great catch, even better finish. This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Stolen by Pippen. One-on-one here. Here's Rodman. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Rodman's got 4 this quarter.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And the dunk by Jordan.
And it's all one-way traffic tonight, boy. They have been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get. But, again, it's just one game, but nonetheless a very impressive one, the way they've handled their business here. I think he's got to regroup and get himself together here. I mean, something's gone wrong with him this quarter. He's really fallen off. What a move. He saw a window on the other side of the rim and whipped it around for the immaculate reverse.
.114 left in the third quarter. Got a piece of it. Payton kicks to Hawkins. Looking to end the run. No good. Good work defensively by Pippen.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the board has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant. Jordan having a terrific game. He's got 45 points, and all the steals he's collected only add to his impressive stat line.
Whether he's picking someone's pocket or picking off a pass, he has been a disruptive force out on the floor.
And the Bulls making a change here. Kerr's checked in, and then for Seattle. Brakowski, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's McMillan in for Payton.
This is not a tough case to crack. I mean, if they want to put an end to this run, they'll need to start getting back on defense.
You know, you can't fall asleep in transition. Everybody needs to hightail it back to stop these fast break chances. And all of a sudden, you can see the confidence overflowing offensively.
Getting everything to drop and at an ideal time. I mean, they're poised for a terrific crunch time run here.
Rodman with the block. Brakowski, good. 23 seconds left in the third. Michael Jordan on the wing. He's covered by Hawkins. That's good. Jordan's got 50 points.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
For 3, that's good.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for him.
And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
But to me, it's worth being certain, and that's why we have replay to get these big calls right.
And they've taken a look at it, and they've overturned the call. They've overturned the call. They're calling the basket good, Greg.
Yeah, and that's why we have replay. I mean, to make sure the officials don't miss any calls. And really, a good job to take the second look at it. Would have been a shame if they'd been cheated out of those points.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. And the Bulls with possession. Bushler is out there with Simpkins. Then there's Bill Wennington. And it's Michael Jordan. And it's Curry right at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him. And he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Chicago.
Well, they forced a decent number of turnovers in this one, fellas, and they've turned most of those turnovers into points.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Clark, one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Greg enjoys that too.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Down low, here's Wingate. Soft touch off the glass.
I love the low post attack on that one.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense. Not a good idea to let him get such good position in the paint.
It's more than a bad idea. It's real trouble. I mean, he'll make that 10 out of 10 times.
Simpkins passes to Wennington. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's Jordan. It's hauled in by the Sonics.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Takes a 3. Rebounded by Wennington. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy.
And stolen by Jordan. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
And again, Chicago running the court in transition.
A surreal alley-oop that time, partner.
The pass, Clark, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
Precision at its finest.
And guys, it had to be, because not nearly as easy a play as they made it look.
Here's McMillan. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Jordan. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here's McMillan. Got a hand on it. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. And it's Jordan with the jam.
It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
And here are the Sonics. McMillan passes to Askew. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Chicago.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Jordan. You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
And here are the Bulls now. Simpkins passes to Bushley. Here's Simpkins. Clock at 6. Here's Jordan. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
That one will seal the deal there. They've exploded here at the end.
Boy, I love the serious killer instinct they've shown. Finishing strong.
Harper, he's checked in for Kerr. And the Supersonics also making a change. Miller's checked in for Askew. Free throw good, Jordan.
Hey.
43 seconds left to play here in the fourth. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Here's McMillan. In transition, here come the Bulls. And slam dunk by Jordan.
The shooting percentage continues to elevate here in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been harmonic since the break. In sync. Good team basketball resulting in high-quality shots.
And they're on the kind of run that could have made a difference had it just started a little early.
Yeah, but I think the only reason they're on this run is because the defense has relaxed a little bit, knowing the game is basically in the bag.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Yeah, they were clicking in every way. I mean, all cylinders go. No question about that. And once they pulled away, they didn't let up.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now we present the Jordan Player of the Game, Michael Jordan.